Hey there, everybody. I was just having a conversation with the R5 of the alliance that I am in, and he suggested that I make some explanation on a few strategies for starting a Doomsday Wars, now that we have this Doomsday season that we're about to start. And I wanted to show a few things. The first thing that I want to point out is using the Legion base, or using the Legion functions. Because they're really good for defense, and I want to make sure that everyone knows how to do that. So people who are not the Legion commander can click here on the base, on any alliance center. There are 4 alliance centers, obviously, and hypothetically your alliance can set up 4 different Legion masters. But let's say, for example, in this alliance center 1 here, you can join the Legion, and you can send your troops. Those troops will be in that alliance center for the Legion Master to use. A really important thing to remember about that is making sure that they have sufficient destruction power. They need to have 500 destruction power. If they don't send them. It's worthless. They're a really good way to clean enemy tiles as they are getting closer to the alliance center, and they can also take farm tiles if you use farm tiles as a defensive strategy. So keep that in mind. The next thing that he wanted me to talk about, or this is actually the main reason for the conversation, is that he wanted me to help everybody in our alliance understand using missiles to defend, and even just to distract. So, hypothetically, let's say that's the alliance center that we're defending. If you will send your base here, you're not, let's say you aren't able to directly be involved in the war for whatever reason, if you're not fast or you're just defensive for whatever reason, you can send a missile that will pass through the center, and it'll be slowed down in the same way that it would be if you were driving a truck through it. So you see where I'm located. If I try to take this tile here, it'll take me 26 minutes to get there, which effectively makes it so that I won't arrive if I'm sending a missile, and that's the goal. If somebody thinks that a missile is coming, they're likely to teleport away. And by doing that, they can no longer continue channeling the missile that they may be sending, or they may not be able to take the tiles of your alliance. The downside to sending a missile to somebody who is immediately next to you, if you destroy it, now the place where they were is rubble. So if they were sitting here in this base here, you wouldn't be able to occupy that land. You'd be able to take the tiles through it, which then makes it harder to defend. Whereas if they move, you can put a base of your own alliance there. And so that was the part that he wanted me to point out. And he wants our alliance to know that. So those people from our alliance who are watching this video, specifically from BBA's voice, he wants us to make sure that those folks who can't participate directly are sending missiles at any attackers through the center to send a slow missile, so it doesn't ever actually arrive, but they continue to get the alert that they're getting attacked by a missile. Another aspect of using missiles as a defensive mechanism is sending a whole bunch of missiles. There are several people on our teams, of course, that maybe aren't strong. They don't have the ability to attack somebody who is max T9 and they have seasoned heroes. However, they do have missiles of their own that they can send. Even, low level 17 level 18 or 19 blast missiles, which are the lowest level missiles you can have, eat up anti-missiles of tough guys. And so, I think I have 60, I don't know, I can't remember for sure. I want to say 60, but that might be wrong. So maybe it's, say I have 35 anti-missiles to defend my base with, and every time I need to make more, it costs a whole bunch of water and costs electricity, and those are not resources that you can get easily without spending money. So if you burn up somebody's anti-missiles, then we can start sending more powerful missiles to push them away, get them away from attacking. So it's very valuable for people to send those blast missiles, because even if it eats up one, then you can send, 15 missiles at them. That's 15 more anti-missiles that they can't use to prevent us from hitting them with a poison missile or a freezing missile. So keep that in mind. The next thing I want to point out is using of the rally points. You're only given 3 for any given war, and there are 4 alliance centers. So if you want to totally destroy your opponent, you have to use 4 rally points, because you have to destroy ACs 1 through 3 and then also get to the 4th alliance center and destroy it. And there's a 30-minute cooldown on using the rally points. So if I'm here at, this is AC2, if I'm sitting attacking this one, I have built a rally point to get here. A really important thing to do, or a really good strategy, is that as soon as you place a rally point, start demolishing it, because it can be used, and as soon as you start having tiles there, your alliance has tiles there, you don't need the rally point anymore. People can teleport in and they can make tiles next to it, whatever. The rally point doesn't need to be there anymore. You can also place a garrison base that'll be a permanent rally point. It doesn't go away at the end of the war, so keep that in mind. If you drop the first rally point that you place to attack the Alliance Center 1, when you go in, if you drop it immediately, by the time that you get to Alliance Center 4, you probably will only have a few minutes to wait to be able to use that rally point. If you don't do that, you'll have to wait the full 30 minutes, and that can be the difference between winning and losing a war. And the last thing that I want to point out is the last step, I guess, after a war is over. After the war is won or lost, it's super important for you to clean all of the enemy tiles around your Alliance Center. It's inevitable that you will have tiles that don't belong to your alliance, and if you leave them there, they can either hurt your alliance or they can hurt your friends that are in your state with you. Hopefully everybody works together in your state, so this is a mutually beneficial thing to clean all tiles. Doesn't matter if they're from somebody that you'll never have to fight. Those people can leave their alliance and go to an alliance that is a more dangerous threat to you, and then they have tiles immediately that are close to your alliance center. So it's in everybody's best interest to clean tiles as quickly as they can. I appreciate everybody watching, and those people that are in the alliance with me, please make sure that you know all of these things that we've talked about, because they're going to be very valuable strategies, and they're going to be part of our ability to win this season. For everybody else, good luck to you. Hopefully things work out, and hopefully we don't have to fight each other in this season as well. Have a good one.
Thanks very much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe so that I can keep making content for you. And if you have any questions, ask right here below in the comments.